Good morning, PW. Welcome to your morning announcements. I'm your host, Sherelle Gray.
And I'm Sammy Schwartz, and here are today's announcements. The Continental, PW's literary magazine, is now accepting submissions of poetry, artwork, or short stories. Drop off submissions in the folder outside of room 30 or email at colonialsd.org. The deadline for submissions is January 18th. This is a reminder for all seniors retaking the PSSA test. Passes for you will be sent to your Block 1 teacher on Thursday morning, reminding you to retake your test. AM Tech students taking the test should report to PW on Monday and Tuesday, October 22nd and 23rd. If you have any questions, see your counselor or Mrs. Savage in room 13.
Reminder to all junior girls who are ordering a Powder Puff t-shirt that the cost is $21 and due to Miss Genevieve's by Halloween, you won't get your shirt if you don't pay for it. Checks are written to the class of 2014. College visits for Tuesday, October 3rd. Now here's the PSA.
Every morning to prepare for his daily challenges. John, on the other hand, never eats before class. He shows up late and sometimes not at all. As you can see, he has trouble performing well in school, unlike Dave, who receives straight A's. Here at PW, we know the negatives of skipping breakfast, so your school provides it for you. A full breakfast is only $2.10. This includes the made item along with milk. You also can get either a fruit or juice. Some of the healthier choices include whole wheat or low-fat items. Make your way over to Cafe West, where every day of the week they make a different breakfast.
Hey, welcome back, and sorry for those technical difficulties. Back to the announcements. College visits for Tuesday, October 23rd, Boston University at 9:15. Visit the College Counseling Office to obtain a pass. College visits for Wednesday, October 24th, Dickinson College at 10:15, Eastern University at 11:45. Visit the College Counseling Office to obtain a pass.
College visits for Thursday, October 25th, George Washington University at 9:15, U.S. Marine Corps at 10:30, Chestnut Hill College at 11:15. Visit the College Counseling Office to attend. There will be a meeting for anyone interested in joining the boys' swim team on Wednesday, October 24th during I-Block in the library. For the latest updates, make sure you follow us on YouTube and Facebook. At CITV Students, We're going to go to a PSA now on texting and driving, and then we're going to go to Clayton for international news.
For every 6 seconds of drive time, a driver sending or receiving a text message spends 4.6 of those seconds with their eyes off the road.
Breaking news in CITV, I'm Clayton Allen filling in for Louis Wine, who has the day off. An airplane tire has fallen out of the sky and hit a car on the Schuylkill. We'll keep you updated on this. For more news, cycling governing body has agreed to strip Lance Armstrong on his 7 Tour de France titles and ban him for life. U.S. Senator George McGovern, the Democrat who lost to President Richard Nixon in 1972, died Sunday morning at the age of 90. That's all for your international news. I'm Clayton Allen. Thanks and have a great day, PW.
Are bullied each day, and 1 in 5 kids admit to being a bully. You may not think it's a big deal, but verbal abuse can really hit a kid hard. All the name calling can really start to add up. Remember, words stick. But with the help of just one friend, you can begin to peel away the scars left by verbal bullying. You can be the helping hand in someone's life. You could be that person. If we all work together, we can sweep bullying out of this school.
5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Cue Dave.
This time last year, we talked about the potential for snow, but this time around, we're going to be talking about the potential for a hurricane. I am David Witt, and with a look at what you can expect, we'll take a look at the latest temperatures, and you can see that currently we are warming up into the upper 40s and lower 50s at this hour. And as we head into this afternoon, I do expect temperatures to climb into the mid-60s as we do not have any clouds at this hour. We'll take a look at the tropics, and we have a lot to talk about this morning. First of all, we have one tropical wave out in the open Atlantic that I'm not expecting to develop, as this will slowly push off to the northeast into unfavorable conditions. However, this is the one to my west out in the Caribbean that we need to talk about, as this storm is going to slowly push off to the north as we head through this week. Now, originally the forecasting models were shifting the storm out to sea as the cold front this weekend was going to push right on through. However, the models have now slowed down that cold front, and that will allow the potential for a storm for next week as the storm will slowly push off to the north. We'll take a look at the bigger picture, and you can see that here's the storm down to the south. And as we head into next week, there are actually a couple factors that do favor a big storm going to next week. The first factor is a big pattern change. Right now, we have a very strong cold front out on the west coast, and as that pushes on east, you're going to have the summer hot air climbing up to the north while we have Arctic air pushing down to the south. And usually in between those two air masses, you get a very big storm with this kind of pattern change. So that's one factor that favors the storm. Another factor is a negative NAO, or North Atlantic Oscillation. And when you have that, all that means is you have the big dip in the jet stream that occurs all the way down to the Gulf of Mexico, as well as a big area of high pressure to the north. And when that setup happens, usually you have a big storm that comes up the east coast. And the third factor is a full moon, which usually favors a big storm, as well as high tides and major storm surge. So certainly some concern going to next week, as a lot of the models are in agreement at this time. We'll take a look at the surface map, and currently you can see that high pressure is in control to our south and will cause a warm-up as we head through this week. However, a cold front is developing out in the Midwest, and if we take a look at the futurecast, as we head through this week, the cold front will actually push to our north as a warm front and will cause those temperatures to climb into the upper 70s. But notice all the snow and cold air out on the west coast. Here's that big cold front that is going to cause a big pattern change going to next week. And while temperatures will be in the mid-70s this week, I'm expecting daytime highs and lows to drop as much as 25 to 30 degrees going into next week. So over the course of the next 2 weeks, a lot is going to happen with the weather, as we are going to be going through a very big pattern change that will lead us up to this upcoming winter. We'll take a look at the 7-day forecast, and today will be mostly sunny with a high of 67 and a low of 49. Tuesday, expect a mix of sun and clouds with a high of 72 and a low of 53. Wednesday will also be partly cloudy with a high of 75 and a low of 54. Thursday will be partly cloudy with a high of 72 and a low of 53. Friday will be mostly sunny with a high of 73 and a low of 52. Saturday, expect increasing clouds with a high of 69 and a low of 54. And on Sunday, expect showers with a high of 66 and a low of 52. That is all for today. For iBlock News, I'm Dave Wynn. Have a great day.
Well, those were your iBlock News. I'm your host, Sherelle Gray.
And I'm Sammy Schwartz.
And enjoy the rest of your day, PW.